Hey everyone, this is Shirley. This is Jamming with Yarn, and welcome back. This is an episode of Deliberate Cooking. I am in the kitchen, and it is the holidays 2023 December. And what I'm going to make is a peach cobbler. I haven't made that in a very long time, about 20 years, and I have a taste for it. So the problem is that I am in a new place right now, and I don't have all the equipment that I need. I'm going to use alternative items, like you need a deep dish pan for peach cobbler. Sorry, don't have it. I need a rolling pin. Don't have it. So I am going to alternate those items, and I'm going to try to do everything for us the recipe from memory, which from 2022. 20 years ago. Sorry about that. This is 2022, 20 years ago. So, but before I get started, I'd like to ask you to do something for me. If you can take the time to give me a thumbs up. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe and leave me a comment. Now, there's a comment that I want you to send me. Send me a meal that you like to see me recreate as a meatless dish, or it can be a vegetarian dish, or any kind of dish, any kind of culture. I'm willing to give it a chance, give it a try, because I find out that my food is boring. I never was a cook. My husband used to say what we're going to eat, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, what do you want to eat? Okay, so that's how I go. And now I don't have anyone to bounce that off of. And it's like, what do I want to eat? Well, like this morning, I had oatmeal, which was boring. It had nothing in it. I didn't want anything in it because I didn't want oatmeal, but I had to eat. So you can help me out by sending me your meals. And then 2023, we can get to work on them and have some fun, see how they turn out. What do you think about that? Leave me a comment below. Let's get started. Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, so let's get started here. I have my pot here, and the first thing you do for you young people is put your peaches in the thing. That's what I remember. So I'm gonna open that up. You look pretty good. I don't know. Okay, that's a lot. And number two, I do really miss you guys. That is one of the joys that I had, was to just making the videos, also the crocheting and knitting videos. I think, you know what, I'm the kind of person, I like to try new things, and it's not that I don't think the other things are that important. They are, especially now, especially the crocheting and knitting, because it's really warm, really cold out here now. I'm just gonna put that in there. Okay, hands are already washed. I think the red is enough. Look at that. I hope I think that's enough, but sometimes they get a little mushy. So I'm gonna put this on the fireplace, on the stove top. I'm gonna add some butter. You would think that I would brought everything with me, but I didn't. I'm gonna add this butter. I'm gonna add half now. Let's start with half. And I'm not gonna put the sugar in yet. Let's let this boil a little bit. Then I'll add some sugar. So right now I have this on high, and please excuse this. I tried to wash these off as good as I can, as good as I could when I got here. What I realized is that this is gonna take like me putting Easy Off on these racks for once a month to get it the way I would like it to look, but it will do. It works. So I'm gonna let that boil for a little bit, and then I'll start just adding our different flavorings and get to work on the. You guys, now let me just show you what's going on. So this is cooked, and the peaches have gotten really small, so we'll see how that worked out. But I have to tell you, I'm letting it cool off, which it's doing, and we're gonna work on this pie crust here. I hope that it worked out right. I did put 1.5 cup of extra sugar, white sugar in it, and then I put a handful of brown sugar. I put much more nutmeg, a little bit more cinnamon, and maybe a tablespoon of vanilla. But it was all just, I just poured it in. So what we have here is, now I did have to go look for this flour, this crust recipe, because I couldn't remember. So that's the one thing I had to look for. So we have 1.5 stick of butter here, and it's supposed to be cold, which it is still cold. And we have 2.5 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar. I've never put sugar in my crust. This is new. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I don't have a shifter, but this is bread dough, because bread flour, that's all I had. So, I think it's already shifted from my understanding. So then you add the, make sure that this is all in. I hope you guys can see. Okay, so we add this up real good. Add this up. Does that make any sense? You guys know what I'm trying to say. Then we put in our bread, our butter, into pieces until it's crumbly. Okay. I don't have my little thing. It's a lot of stuff I don't have, but let's not talk about what we don't have. Let's talk about what we do have. We have the opportunity to constantly be happy. I was listening to someone, a speaker, in the organization that I'm in, which is ISCON, and it was saying, you really have 2 choices when anything happens. You can be not happy about it, but you can look at it in a positive way, or you can look at it in a negative way. The choice is ours. And things are going to happen, but the choice is ours. And sometimes right in the midst of stuff, we tend to forget. And I understand that's where you always hear where they say, there's some people who want you to lose your joy. And, I never thought that. I mean, there's ugly people, but you can always, get away from them, whatever. They're not important. They never have been important because they're not your family. When it's your family, it's a little bit harder because you care about them. But anyway, I'm going to put my half in now. And I don't want to overdo it, but I do want to get it in. So, they just, misery loves company. That's all it is too. And sometimes they don't even know they're miserable. It's really like they think it's normal, and it is normal because this world, the time that we're living in, a lot of people are just, well, I'm gonna have to say from what I've seen, and I need to stop watching that doggone YouTube shorts, because I've been seeing people have been acting really, really crazy. And I've been like, do people really think like this? Or are they just acting out? But they actually think like that, And it's like, it's horrible. I mean, you somewhat feel for the next generation of kids, because it's like some of them are being raised in such a rough, horrible way. I mean, since everybody think like that, I guess that's the norm. And the times that we living in, it's definitely speak of this is their time, and they're taking full advantage of it and just going butt wild, not even thinking about their spiritual life and so many things to think about, and falling into the trap of what this society stands for, materialistic. Everything is about materialistic. I think that's crumbly enough. There's some big pieces in there. Then you're gonna add a few things. I already cleaned this counter off. Very good. And I have a little bit of flour here. I'm sorry the light is not great. And there's a shadow there. Let me see if I... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... See that crumbly look? See how I look? That's what we're looking for. Then we're supposed to take ice water. Like 1/4 a cup. Work it in. Don't overwork it. I have to get some more water. Try to get it into a ball. You guys know I love bake. Oops, there's my ice. Well, that worked pretty good. Now I have more ice water in the refrigerator. It was very... Okay. I think I still need a little bit more. It is getting a little sticky and I have to touch my phone to get some more water to make it stick. It's not quite sticking yet. See that? Let me see. I don't want it too wet. I need just a little bit more. Let's see if I have a few sips in here. Sips. I'm not gonna drink it. There's a little left in there. Okay, that feels better. Still need a little bit more to pull it together. Oops, there's some of the ice in there. Okay. So let me get back with you. What I'm gonna do is put this in a I'm going to flatten it out to a spear, is that right? Or pancake size. 2 parts, put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, and then we will be on our way to almost finish. Sorry about the hands. Okay, so now we have our two balls here. And we're going to take those 2 balls, take some... I don't have any, what do you call that? Wax paper. But I do have some other paper, and I'm going to just flatten it like that. I'm going to overwork it and put it in plastic. Put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Okay, there we go. Do the other one. You know, normally in the peach cobbler you have little pieces of the dough in there, but we're going to see how that's going to work, what's left. This is all stuck together. Okay, so we have our 30 minutes in the fridge. Okay, so I have the dough out of the refrigerator. It's been 30 minutes. I'm going to put it on, put it on the board. I used to say board on the counter. And I think I need to cut the oven on. I'll wait till I do this. Hopefully it don't crumble too much. Never made this one. Okay, you guys, can you see that? Okay. Sorry about the shadow. I'm going to take my cup and roll and roll and roll and roll. And I'm going to do that to both of them. Okay, so here's the first one. And this is going to be the bottom. If we have some left, I'll put some strips in the a couple of strips in the middle like you should. I'm going to try to scoot this over here without breaking it, so I can put the next one there. Okay, you guys. Come on, there one. Come on. It's thicker. You know what I need is one of those cake, when you decorate the cake with the frosting. And put enough flour. Let's see, there we go. Make sure I put enough here this time. Okay, what's the first one? We're going to add a little bit more flour. Enough. This one is bigger than the other one. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Push it open. Make that little circle there. And then, very same thing. Put a little flour on our makeshift rolling pin. And get to moving, girl. Get to moving. Okay, so we have number 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the oven on to 4. I don't know what to put it on, but maybe 375. I don't know. You guys let me know. 375. Okay, maybe not 375. Hold on. Oh no. 390. Okay, let's try 390. That's a weird number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bottom one in the oven and let it get a little brown. If I remember, that's how I used to do it. And then I'm going to put this one on top because our peaches is already done. So you don't need to, I don't need any more. You don't need to get any more smaller. Okay, that's the top. Okay, looking good. Let's see if I can. I'll put you that way. Okay, have my. Maybe I should. I don't know the best way to do this. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. If I could pick it up easy, I did grease this Pyrex. I hope it's pretty thick. Look like I can get it a little bit more on this side. Okay. Let's see. Okay, come on, pie. A lot of flour on the bottom. I'm gonna take that and put that on the bottom. There we go. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's a peach cobbler. It's not supposed to be pretty. Okay. And I can definitely, I guess this Pyrex bowl is thicker than wider than I thought. There's some thick spots right here. So what I'm doing is just pushing it up. I know you can't see that. I'm just trying to push it up in there, make it a little bit higher. It's okay. I'm going to take that and I'm going to poke it with a fork all over. So, oven is preheating. Then, once this get a little brown, take it out, put our peaches in, and then put this on top. And back in the oven. I'm going to pull this out of the oven. We set it 390. I'm not going to let it get too brown. I just want it to get a little bit because it still has to bake. So this is what it looks like now. And we have our peaches here. I strained them. We're going to put these peaches in there. Okay, I don't think we have enough. I don't know. It's okay if it's messy. I mean, I never made one in a pie pan, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to put all that in there. And I have all this juice right here. I think what I'm going to do is, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Over here, I have my pie crust, and I'm just going to take small pieces and put them on the inside of it, just a little bit. Okay, like this, small pieces like that. I'm just going to put them in there, mix it up like that, because that's how I used to make it. You guys tell me, you're probably saying you're missing something, and I could be. You guys tell me how you fix your peach cobbler. Okay, put a couple, another more in there. It's going to be a lot of crust. Okay, adding just a little bit more. Okay, let's hope we can get this crust on here. My hands are not too. Come on, baby girl. Come on off. Pretty thick. Okay, there's our crust. Okay, and we got plenty of liquid if we need it. Ouch, that's pretty warm. I'm not doing anything fancy because it is a peach cobbler. We have plenty, like 2 cups of, like let me see. Almost 2 cups of liquid left, so you can always add it, you know, if it dries out. When it's hot, I'm going to put that in the oven, and then we'll be ready. Okay, you guys, let's take this out of the oven. And these mittens are not that good, so hope you don't hear a big bump. Okay, I didn't want it to get burnt at the bottom. So, this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, sorry. Pushed my thing up. Okay, this is how it looks. Cut the oven off. Nice and hot. Sorry for moving you so much. Gotta get you settled here. Okay. So let's get a small little container, because it's late at night and I still haven't made dinner, because that's how it's been working. I just don't have a taste. Even though I have some tofu in there and I marinated it, but I just don't have a taste for the food. Let's get this little bowl here. See what it looked like while it's nice and hot. Okay. I don't like this angle. There we go. Ooh, nice and juicy still. Yay. We have plenty of juice in that bowl right there. Nice and hot. I don't know if you can see that steam coming up. Let's see. Don't make a mess. I don't want too much. Sorry. Oops, I made a mess. Trying not to make a mess. I made a mess. Yeah. There we go. There's our crust. Still have plenty of juice in there. Let's see. I gotta wipe. I get that off because it's sweet. Okay. There we go. Here is our peach cobbler. Okay. And there's plenty of juice. This is not prasadam. Anybody want to know what that is, you can ask me. This is just peach cobbler. Uh-oh, very hot. There we go. Not enough peaches on that one. Come on, my peachy friend. There we go. What do you guys think? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, now it's gonna be hot. Hold on. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Oh yeah. Still tastes like there's something missing. I don't know what it is. If you guys see some other ingredients, if you see anything that I missed, let me know. Because I wrote everything down, so next time I have an idea. Crust is good. Wow. Oh, you guys. Oh, that's so good. There's our peach cobbler. I'd like to thank you. And you guys, if you can do something for someone else, try. If you can't, just take care of yourself. Really take care of yourself. Once you take care of yourself, you can deal with other stuff. Lesson learned. Until next time.